Hi, today I'm going to be trying something I've never done before. Now, as you can see, I have a realistic normal bias cassette. This is from the 80s, it's the genuine article, and right beside it I have my X-Acto knife. Now, many of you, like me, who are probably cassette enthusiasts, have probably opened a cassette shell before. If there are screws holding the cassette together, they're relatively easy to get into. You just take out the screws, open the shell, and you can access the tape itself. And I would often do this if a cassette had snapped, if the tape had snapped and I needed to get in and pull the tape out to do a splice, I would do that. But this cassette is not held together with screws. It's completely sealed shut with glue, and I've never opened a cassette like this before. Now, after doing some research on the internet, I saw a number of people say that this can be done. It's really not that difficult. All you have to do is use an X-Acto knife and cut along the seam that runs along the edge of the cassette, and it will open. Now, I've never done this before. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if I will be successful with this. The reason why I want to open this tape, as you can see, the tape broke quite a number of years ago. So I want to get inside and get the tape out so I can splice it together and be able to play the cassette again. Now, I know I bought this tape in the 80s. I have no idea what's on it. I don't have the J card. I don't have the case. I have no clue. I can't remember what I recorded on this tape. So I'm very, very curious to get in there, get the tape, and splice it. Now, I do plan to show you how to splice a cassette tape in a separate video. This video is just going to be about me cracking the case open and getting in to the tape inside. Now, I'll also mention, as many of you know, when you're talking about 120-minute tapes, as many people know, the tape inside a 120-minute cassette was very, very thin. And because of that, it was notorious for snapping very, very easily. And that's exactly what happened with this tape. Okay, so I'm going to use my X-Acto knife. I have a nice, fresh, sharp blade on the knife, and I'm going to see if I can open this cassette shell. Wish me luck. As you can see, it seems like I snapped that side of the tape, and I can freely move my blade up and down. So it looks like that side is open. I'm going to see if I can free up the top part. Yeah, it looks pretty loose. I'm going to be very careful not to cut myself here. Now I'll see if I can loosen up the other side of the cassette. Now I've got this side of the shell quite loose. Feels like it's going to crack right open. And the top is loose. It's just this other side that I'm having a lot of trouble with, this side over here. But let's see if I can open this side. I might have to cut it more here on the bottom. Okay, so it seems pretty loose on the bottom there. It really wants to come open. It's just this side that's being very, very stubborn. The top and the left-hand side are pretty much free, but off to the right-hand side of the tape there, it's still quite tight. And I'm still picking at it with my X-Acto knife. I'll keep doing it and see if I can eventually get it open. I think I've almost got it. Yeah, it's almost there. Again, this side is being very stubborn. I'll keep working at it. Oh, it's almost there. Okay. Very, very close. Okay, I think I finally got it. I'm going to give it a good pull and see if I can open up the case. And there we go. Success. Wow. That really wasn't that difficult. I mean, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't super difficult either. So there you can see the tape I've successfully gotten inside. I can easily pull out the two ends of the tape. And here's what the other side of the cassette casing looks like. Alright, so the operation was successful. So basically all I have to do now, I see one end of the snap tape here, I see the other end of the snap tape there. I just need to feed that piece of tape past this roller here and over to the pressure pad, and do the same thing with the other one. Feed it out carefully around the roller out here and then by the pressure pad, and when the two ends are together I can splice them together. And that's fairly straightforward as well, but again I will be showing you how to do that in a separate video. So the operation has been a success. Now in terms of putting the cassette shell back together, I've read a lot of different opinions on that online. Some people say you can carefully glue it back together, but I've heard other people say you can just as easily scotch tape it back together and that works fine. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do. So stay tuned. Very shortly I will be doing another video where I splice the tape and put it all back together. Thank you for watching. Hope you can join us again next time. Please subscribe to the channel. I post new videos each week, and the best way to stay on top of all the latest reviews is to subscribe. Give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. We'd love to hear from you. I post new tech reviews all the time, and the best way to stay on top of all the latest reviews is to subscribe. Thanks again. We'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.